y'all boys? Welcome back to another reaction video. Today we're at the Glokk40Spaz come up beef with TheOnlyKhary robbing his own fans. Look, Glokk40Spaz, but like I've been trying to tell y'all, if y'all don't follow me on Instagram, there's a lot y'all don't know and you don't see about me, bro. You feel me? I'm not gonna, you feel me? Like go follow me on it. Like it's literally right here on the screen, bro. Like in my name, not my name, same thing on everything, bro. So it's not like it's hard to type in. But look, Glokk40Spaz, somebody I listen to. Not sure if I got, I think I got one. No, I think I was gonna have a video up and my shit got blocked. I don't know what his ties is and what his deal is and whatever, but I think it got blocked. And I'm pretty sure he locked up right now. So this time about his come up beef with TheOnlyKhary. I ain't know he had beef with TheOnlyKhary, I ain't gonna lie. And talking about he robbing his own fans. So I've been listening to Glokk40Spaz for a little minute now. So let's see what they, let's see.
Up as one of the hottest underground rappers in Atlanta, even though he's locked up on some crazy charges. From beefing with TheOnlyKhary to allegedly robbing his own fans at gunpoint, today we're breaking down his whole story. Glokk40Spaz has been popping off in the rap game, but he's been locked up for a couple of years after he allegedly robbed some fans. According to the police report, Glokk posted on Instagram and told anyone in the Gwinnett area to hit him up if they wanted to kick it. Two fans saw the post and hit Glokk up, and he told them to meet him at a local gas station. When the fans pulled up, Glokk and another dude were sitting on the curb outside. Glokk and his homie got into the back seat of the whip, and that's when Glokk allegedly pulled out a gun and pointed it at one of the fans' heads. While Glokk had a strap on one of them, his homie pulled out a gun too and pointed it at the other fan. Glokk told him to cut a strap on one of them. Glokk allegedly put it on the curb. Told him he robbed.
This shit sound crazy as fuck, bro. Sound like they up sticks on fans. Hold on, I just hearing that. I wasn't listening for real, but you hear some shit, you like, hold on. It sound like him and his man's up sticks on fans, bro.
Years after he allegedly robbed some fans. According to the police report, Glokk posted on Instagram and told anyone in the Gwinnett area to hit him up if they wanted to kick it. Two fans saw the post and hit Glokk up, and he told them to meet him at a local gas station. When the fans pulled up, Glokk and another dude were
hit him up if y'all want to kick it. He tells y'all to meet him at a gas station. Nigga, y'all not making a transaction, nigga. Y'all are going to kick it. Why are we meeting at a gas station in the first place? That's, people don't use your head. People use your head. The man said hit him up if you want to kick it. You should be looking for an Addy to a hotel, a B&B, somewhere outside, like where you can do shit, nigga. His crib, the studio, nigga, a gas station.
Sitting on the
we
curb
only 30
outside.
seconds in, bro.
Glokk and his homie got into the back seat of the whip, and that's when Glokk allegedly pulled out a gun and pointed it at one of the fans' heads. While Glokk had a strap on one of them, his homie pulled out a gun too and pointed it at the other fan, while Glokk told him to hand over all their money and said not to play with him. While they were holding the dudes at gunpoint, Glokk allegedly grabbed a bag from one of the fans and stole around $200 in cash from him. After it went down, the cops looked at security footage from the area but didn't actually see anything happening. But they still booked Glokk for the robbery though, and it turns out that he was already out on bonds and on house arrest for another case. They hit him with charges for armed robbery, assault, and possession of a knife or a firearm, and Glock's been locked up ever since. But there actually might be more to the story though. According to rumors, the dudes who made the police report against Glokk40Spaz weren't actually fans. They were allegedly dealers that tried to rob Glokk, and when the situation went left for them, they decided to switch up their story and tell the cops they were robbed. Glokk40Spaz was already popping off in the rap game when the situation went down, and a lot of people think there's no—
That don't make no sense though. Cause if you was trying to rob them, shouldn't y'all have up Blick first? Like, I don't understand the situations people be putting themselves in, bruh. Like, let's be for real, bruh. And it's y'all whip. Y'all, you in the driver's seat, they in the back seat, nigga. Your stick should have been, you feel me, like, you should be, feel me, like, nigga, how they up, like,
no way he was out there robbing fans for a couple $100, especially because he was already on house arrest and wouldn't want to pick up another charge. Even if Glokk didn't rob some innocent fans though, he's been in and out of jail for a long time. Glokk got active in the streets early, and when he was a kid, he started getting locked up in juvie. Back in the day, Glokk40Spaz repped a gang called 4CH, aka Four Corner Hustlers. 4CH started in Chicago, but ended up spreading all over the country. And Glokk shouted out the set on tracks like Round Here when he rapped, "Slit my throat before I talk to the Jakes. 4CH, dropping rakes. Ain't no pocket watching, cause we get too much cake." Then at some point, Glokk started repping the Goodfellas mob, aka GF. GF was allegedly started as a prison gang back in the 2000s by a dude named Frankie Osama. GF is allegedly mostly active on the inside, but they started running the streets outside too. Back in the day, GF was in the same apartment complex as another set called PFK. Some people say they were basically the same gang for a while, but then some personal drama sparked a deadly beef between them. According to rumors, it all started when a high-ranking dude from GF named Capo Noob started hooking up with the baby mama of a dude named Lil Marlo. Marlo is Lil Baby's best friend, and is the one who convinced Lil Baby to start rapping back in the day. Marlo was allegedly
RP Lamaro. Isn't he passed right now? I think he passed. RP.
affiliated with PFK, and rumors say he put a hit out on Capo Nuke for hooking up with his baby mama. Capo Nuke was killed first. Then in 2020, Lil Marlo was shot to death on the highway.
Yeah, I remember that.
Rumors say GF took him out for getting Capo Nuke murdered. Glokk40Spaz allegedly started repping GF after he went to prison for the first time, and that's when he started shouting him out on tracks like Be Right Back when he raps mob shit, 7-6, and that's just that. Give a fuck with a nigga bang, nigga no cap, snatch a rap nigga chain, leave his face in his lap, GF till I die, pussy boy I'm stamped, baby life vampire, nigga fuck your camp. Glokk also has his own crew called EBG, aka Everyday Band Gang, but it's allegedly just a music collective and not a real set. But even if EBG isn't really a gang, they're still taking some heavy losses in the streets. One of Glokk40Spaz's homies in the crew is a dude named Lil EBG. Lil EBG is a lot younger than Glokk, but he was allegedly active in the streets before he even became a teenager. And on Be Right Back, Glokk shouted him out and rapped, "Stomp a op out in this new Rick Owens. Bands make her dance, fuck round, get these hoes posing. How the fuck it was Lil EBG? That boy chosen. I walk in the party, my fire, I'm gonna blow it." But before Glokk really blew up in the rap game and started beefing with one of the biggest artists in the industry, Lil EBG got caught with that B-Block set.
Oh, I kind of spaced out, bro.
Vampire. Nigga, fuck your camp. Listen,
okay.
Glokk also has his own crew called EBG, aka Everyday Band Gang, but it's allegedly just a music collective and not a real set. But even if EBG isn't really a gang, they're still taking some heavy losses in the streets. One of Glokk40Spaz's homies in the crew is a dude named Lil EBG. Lil EBG is a lot younger than Glokk, but he was allegedly active in the streets before he even became a teenager. And on Be Right Back, Glokk shouted him out and rapped, "Stomp a op out in this new Rick Owens. Bands make her dance, fuck round, get these hoes posing. How the fuck it was Lil EBG? That boy chosen. I walk in the party, my fire, I'm gonna blow it." But before Glokk really blew up in the rap game and started beefing with one of the biggest artists in the industry, Lil EBG got caught up in a tragic situation and was hit with a murder charge at just 13 years old. Lil EBG had been making ghost guns at his crib and selling them on the street. Ghost guns are made from parts you can buy on the internet and are basically untraceable. All you have to do is order parts online and put the gun together, and you've got a strap that the cops can't link back to you. Lil EBG was buying everything, putting the guns together, and selling them on the street. It was a good hustle to make money, but it tragically ended up getting his sister killed. A dude named Yusuf MacArthur L was supposed to buy a gun from Lil, tragically ended up putting it together, and you've got
nigga 13. We was just talking about 3D printers and guns in the last what video was it? The Chicago video, bro. And 3D printers are legal to have. You can have them in your crib. Anybody can have one. So you telling me I can get a 3D printer and 3D print guns? No, I can't do that. And just for my sake, like say I wanted to 3D print guns, like just like for this, like for home security and shit like that. I couldn't do that. Like I would still get in trouble for having it, right? Because it don't got a serial number or something on it, right? I'm pretty sure. But if you can 3D print guns and get a serial number on them, damn, that's something in my eye, and be able to sell them legally, but that's great money. That's great money. I don't know if you could ever even, like, if there's any steps you can take to even do that, but shit, if you can, bro, that's great money.
Cops can't link back to you.
Then you sit in your crib, get you a good, you feel me, a good, decent 3D printer that, won't fuck nothing up. Shit, that's a bag.
Lil EBG was buying everything.
This nigga was 13 doing this shit. Nigga, what the fuck, nigga?
Guns together and selling them on the street. It was a good hustle to make money, but it tragically ended up getting his sister killed. A dude named Yusuf MacArthur L was supposed to buy a gun from Lil EBG at his crib, but L showed up with another dude and decided to just take the strap instead of paying Lil EBG. That's when Lil EBG upped another strap and let off a shot, but instead of hitting L, the bullet hit Lil EBG's sister Kyra. Kyra's family put her in the car and rushed over to a gas station and started screaming for help, but by the time the medics got to her, it was tragically too late. Kyra had been hit in the chest and already lost too much blood, and she was pronounced dead at just 14 years old. Lil EBG and L were both booked on murder charges, and it turns out there was even more tragedy going down behind the scenes. Before Lil EBG accidentally killed his sister, his dad caught a 22-year sentence for abusing one of Kyra's friends. Lil EBG's dad was already locked up by the time he started making and selling ghost guns. But what's crazy is that Lil EBG's mom, Ashley, allegedly helped him do it. Ashley's been getting locked up since she was a teenager. She caught her first case back in '97.
See, this is what happens when you let the wrong people have kids. Your blood already, you feel me? You already been in and out, you feel me? So mixing that with...
And was convicted of attempted armed robbery, assault, and theft. Then after Kyra died, the cops charged her for cruelty to children, possession of a controlled substance, making false statements, and possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. Helping your 13-year-old son sell guns is wild, but Ashley was so dangerous, the judge denied her bond and said, "Your criminal history is being considered. I think you can intimidate your son," and wouldn't let her out. Lil EBG getting locked up was a big loss for Glokk40Spaz, but just a few months later, he really started popping off in the rap game and sparked a huge beef that put him in the spotlight. Glokk had been dropping music since 2018. A lot of his early projects ran up good numbers, but he never had a big hit that pushed him into the mainstream. After he got out of prison in March 2022, Glokk dropped a video for the song Too Love to the Mob that started getting him a buzz. Glokk followed up with the song I Choose Violence, which blew up and now has over 4 million views. In May 2022, he dropped a project called Spaz and B, but a lot of people didn't even realize he dissed one of the biggest artists in the game, Playboi Carti. On the track Von Don't Matter, Glokk rapped, "My bitch so bad, she look like a Barbie, Playboy bunny, fuck Playboi Carti, and fuck that nigga. You know I'm a real vamp, we don't be fake vamp, niggas be weird out the womb." But then just a couple months later, Glokk40Spaz posted a DM he got from Opium's creative director. Opium is a label that Playboi Carti started back in 2019. After Glokk posted about the label, rumors were going around he's about to sign with them, but then Glokk caught the robbery charges and went to jail. While Glokk was locked up, Opium's creative director tweeted his name, but then another dude from Opium named Homicide Bino squashed the rumors about Glokk signing and wrote, "You say anything." Then, a couple months later, news broke that Glokk had officially signed with Columbia Records even though he was locked up. Fans thought Glokk signing with Opium would have been a huge win, but a lot of them don't know there's real street beef going down behind the scenes, and Glokk was never going to sign with Carti. When Carti blew up, he was never acting like a street rapper, but he's got heavy ties to a blood set in Atlanta called Backstreet Homicide. It's not clear if Carti was ever active in the trenches, but he got wrapped up with Homicide's beef with a gang called Front Street Henchmen and a rapper from there named Ola Run. Everything allegedly started when Ola Run started beefing with a dude named Big Bank. Big Bank is a legend in Atlanta and runs a label called Duct Tape Entertainment.
This situation, but I know about, them two gangs beefing.
Big Bank has ties to some of the biggest stars in the city, and he's the reason Lil Marlo and Lil Baby started rapping. Big Bank is also cool with Homicide, and that's where the issues with Ola Run started. Big Bank allegedly got pressed because Ola Run signed to CMG instead of Duct Tape Entertainment. According to rumors, Ola Run's dad is the one who convinced him to sign with CMG, and his dad is also an OG from the Front Street Henchmen. Ola Run started dissing Big Bank, like on the track My Father, he raps, "Pussy nigga, you ain't it. Heard you got Big Bank, turn him to a lick. How the fuck you a dope boy if you ain't sold shit? Moved to the 3, got ran out to 6. Ola and Big Bank started taking shots back and forth on social media, and Ola started dissing Bank's artist, Problem Child too. Then in 2020, a Homicide member named Sosa was shot and killed, and Ola's homie 24 Left Eye clowned him on Instagram. That's when the beef really picked up, and rumors say that a dude from Homicide named Lil 1 DTE clapped back and shot 24 Left Eye twice for clowning Sosa's death. Sosa and Carti were tight, and it was a big loss for Homicide. So when Carti dropped his album Whole Lotta Red a couple months later, he dissed Ola Run. The song Stop Breathing is a diss track about Ola Run. In the beginning of the verse, Carti talks about Sosa's death and his connections to Homicide, rapping, "Ever since my brother died, I've been thinking about Homicide." Later on in the verse, Carti also disses the Henchmen, rapping, "On the way to Front Street, who say we ain't outside? Smoking on the Henchmen, got a nigga fried. I'm hanging with the Pyros, hanging with the Fives. I got mob ties, I got fucking mob ties." Then Carti took a direct shot at Ola Run, rapping, "I got niggas in Chain Gang on my side. I had the nigga shank Ola for a pod." Ola Run was locked up at the time, so Carti was claiming that he got his homie to shank Ola for a pod, which could either mean an actual pie or a kilo of coke. Carti even made a reference to Gucci Mane cutting ties with Ola Run later in the song, rapping, "I'm too shiesty, I ain't got no OG." Back then, Pooh Shiesty was the newest artist on Gucci's 1017 label. Ola Run was also signed to 1017 at one point, but Gucci ended up cutting ties after Ola started beefing with Big Bank. Ola and Carti's beef cooled off after Ola caught a gun case and went to jail, but Glokk40Spaz started dissing Playboi Carti even more after he got locked up. On a jail call that one of his homies recorded, Glokk said,
Fuck Playboy Cardi, nigga, you a hoe. Fuck Playboy Cardi, fuck opium, fuck all that shit, nigga.
Glokk is allegedly cool with Front Street Henchman and Ola, and that's why the beef was deeper than rap. After he got locked up, Glokk did an interview, said he never talked to Cardi about a deal, and said that it was real street beef going on with them. Glokk was already popping off in the industry, but beefing with Cardi got even more eyes on him. He's been locked up since 2022, but his team is still dropping new music, and Glokk is running up big numbers everywhere.
He's been locked up since early 2022.
Glokk40Spaz is ready to leave the trenches behind too and just focus on music. During his interview from jail, Glokk said he's gonna leave Atlanta and move out to LA to avoid all the drama. It's not clear when he'll become
LA though, I don't think you leaving Atlanta and going to LA may be your best option though.
home, but if he keeps the momentum up when he's behind bars, Glokk could come back and really take over the game.
I
Coming up,
don't think leaving Atlanta for LA is probably your best option, my boy. But yeah, he been locked up for a little minute. I'm pretty sure there's been hella like rumors and false allegations and shit, like people saying he was out and some shit. I seen some not too long ago. People were saying he was out and he not really out. People saying he finna get out and he not really finna get out. They don't really know what's going on with Glokk40 right now, bro. I don't, they like you're saying it's not looking too good, so nigga can be doing some time, fam. But other than that, I don't got too many more to say. Make sure you like, comments, find us, see down in the comments below, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. I'm gone.